They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He's on the run. Launches deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to... Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He's past the marker, still on his feet. And he gets to the end zone. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Does a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game...
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legend. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Morris. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back to the 16. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you...
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is...
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On the run, it's Hemby. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
You could tell the defense.
First down here for the offense. The inside handoff. Move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up, and he could not get loose on the run. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line and that game plan.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense?
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them beat.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our... Here comes the offense on first down. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to put.
First down here for the offense.
Single. Black 18. Black 18. Set.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Offense gets set for second down. Handoff to the lone back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good.
And they got him for the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Wide receiver shows motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding, all right?
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a wide open receiver. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on it.
Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. It's another safety. They get their 3rd one of this game.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much. But keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The defense puts the exclamation point.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw.
that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here, of course.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Johnson looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks.
A first down for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Gillespie. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Snags it over the middle. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. On first down, here comes this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And the Commodores in the hurry up.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Well, Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Johnson wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for it.
They'll operate out of split backs. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gillespie. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Not a ton of...
First down for this offense. On the run, it's Gillespie. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up, keeping its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. 3rd and goal from way back there. The give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll throw it on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch.
7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start.
Hey everyone, this is Desmond Howard and welcome to Road to Glory. Before we get going, have a look around and customize the mode settings to your liking. Here is where you can also set up custom conferences. Now let's get started by choosing the caliber. Next, it's time to choose the position you'd like to play. A quarterback, a defender. Now you'll pick what type of player you'd like to be. Keep an eye on the ratings caps as they change with each archetype. Physical abilities are tied to each archetype, and they, like mental abilities, enhance how you play your position. Here, we'll customize your bio info, gear, and appearance. You know what they say, look good, feel good, play good. time to choose your mental abilities. These will help to separate you from other players. They can be upgraded, and you'll even have the opportunity to activate more later in your career. Let's take one final look. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National Signing Day. Once you've selected your school, your college football career begins. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And even if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can be a walk-on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal if you need a change of scenery down the line. Now it's time to pack your bags and head off to college. Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Set. Let's go. Set. Set. Hut, hut. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Set. Black 88. Black 88. White 29. White 20. Set. Set.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. There's a little something more in the air than a gentle breeze off the Black Warrior. It's the opening of another Crimson Tide football season under the lights in Bryant-Denny Stadium. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He wants to throw. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The offense set for a first down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Finley. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You know, when you go down personnel pack.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Young. Got room at the 35. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the catch and knocked down. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. When you play in a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just
offense getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Young. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, maybe immature lightness, but one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365. It's a lot of pressure on coach.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Catch in the middle, it's Young. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That line gets set, 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Back to throw, it's Finley. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I love playing man cover.
They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they get the ball, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Young. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Trying to get to him. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2.
Man, that's a big-time...
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been... Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Hold and finds his man on the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to run it. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Welcome.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Brown will throw it. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
You know, I think that was nickel right there.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Well, this defense has been...
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. Escapes trouble. Escapes the sack. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs again.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good... This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to...
Welcome to Madison and Camp Randall Stadium. Always rowdy, always ready to support the Badgers. They've been getting... First down here for this offense. Here comes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Van Dyke. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Here we go.
The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead...
On the junior gets home making a sack there.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's White. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Van Dyke. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now, first down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That run moves the ball across the 35. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. QB decides to keep it here. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on overlap.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the...
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him on 4th down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Dump off caught by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Van Dyke. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week. The Georgia Bulldogs taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for some space. It's Etienne. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This is exactly how you...
First down here for this offense. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that one on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play, but down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really
nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Defense is coming after him. And the pressure gets to him again.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today...
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. To the air. It's back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You can see...
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Etienne. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, a quarterback that can make plays.
Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hope. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Carey. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics.
Let's go.
line up for a second down play. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He just didn't have a... Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make as they got...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. He wants to throw here on second down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Nashville as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistics.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They allowed the completion. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Stowers. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Breaks the tackle.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to...
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in.
Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Young.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Now the play fake. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not...
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Johnson looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the
to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, Dave, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The toss to the outside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Takes a handoff. It's Sanders. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Sellers. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
We knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit?
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive line with being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime, you riled yourselves up, and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us.
He's off to the races. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th-quarter lead. He's looking to throw, feeling some heat. He's got it on the run, and he's dragged down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose